Drink a little water, feel a little better. You do what you gotta, babe. Breathe a little harder. Bring life into your muscles, instinct for a living man. However, there is one thing you're all forgetting. That endless morning will turn to night. And when you're dreaming, you will be seeing a little demon dancing around. Baby, there is only one way, and that's the slow decay. Get a little earthy with me, I'll pull you down like rain. So tired, I can tell from your shape. Feeling sleepy, yeah, you can beat the slow decay. You don't know what I'm saying. Life, it is confusing. Longer if you're choosing right. Read between the lines. It doesn't really matter. All that we possess is time. You know it's funny how you keep running away from slumber, although you can't. And when you're dreaming, you will be seeing a little demon dancing around.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hey Dominique, Kivang and Grocky, yes, I'm back after about 5 weeks, right? No streaming. Yeah, I had to. Hi Mario, how are you, man? Son Vian. I wanna say that I just had to stop streaming for a while. I had to. I'm not very good at talking about feelings, right? So was a few weeks ago, February, and a Sunday. The next day I was supposed to stream, right? So my mom passed away, and I found out the moment I woke up. My mom had a heart attack in the morning, and she passed. She was getting ready to. She was getting ready to do her morning prayers, and then she was all dressed, and then she just had a heart attack in the while she was putting on, I don't know, was she putting on her, I don't know what she was doing, but yeah, she had a heart attack and she passed away. And I found out the moment I found out, I jumped on the first flight back, and because I live in Sarawak, which is in Malaysia, right, with my kids, and COVID has kept me separated from my mom for about a while. And yeah, I'm very close to my mom, so I took it very, very, very hard. Yeah. So it was really tough, man. So I couldn't. I mean, even when, so I had to fly back to Singapore for the funeral, and it was very agonizing being in a hotel for 2 weeks. I mean, the good thing about Singapore was it was a good hotel, and the hotel staff were very nice. I mean, one of the hotel staff was so nice, right? She called me to see how I was doing, and I think the first week or the first few days, I couldn't talk to people. I was like full of anger. I was very, very angry because she passed away from a heart attack that was, as far as I am aware, it could have been avoided had someone done something about it. But I can't blame anyone. I can't blame people because it's happened. I'm sure they feel just as bad. So, but that first week was difficult. I couldn't talk to anyone. I was very snappy, and she was so nice in the hotel. I didn't realize it, but they actually had a staff in the hotel. They knew that I'd come back for my funeral of my mom, and they kind of, in Singapore, they kind of like, the hotel made an effort to make sure that I was okay. And I apologized to the staff member after second week. I told her I was sorry because I was finding it very difficult to deal with this. And we laughed and chatted, and they were nice. Yeah, so then I had to deal with the funeral in Singapore. So no, I mean the fantastic thing about my mom was she's the reason why my mom is the kind of, everybody's mom is special, right? So there's no one's mother is better than the other one's mother. That's what I believe, and we all have a special place in our hearts for our mother. When my dad passed away, which was in 2004, I took it very, very badly. I mean, I took it so badly. Okay, I just completely went off the cliff. I had a death wish after that. For 2 years, I had a death wish. So I did everything in my power, put myself into extremely perilous positions to test shit out. That was seriously insane, man. And then I came around. I got then I realized I'm being an ass. So and with my mom, what I'm sad about is COVID, right? So a lot of people are going through that, man, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna ease myself back into streaming. I'm definitely gonna ease myself back into streaming because I honestly, while I was in quarantine, I thought I had some. Okay, to be honest with you, I had some brilliant ideas during quarantine. I came up with this sensational idea for Football Manager, and it's sensational. I've come up with it, and I got past like the first phase of putting the idea together, and then after that, it just died. I mean, I won't say the idea died, but I couldn't. My heart just wasn't in it after a while. So I kept going through these tidal waves. One moment I'm okay. The next moment I'm down in the dumps again. So it lasted for 2 weeks in the hotel. And then after that, I was at home, and my friends in Singapore did a really good job of reminding me about when I was young, right? So all the pictures started coming out from my college days, my secondary school days. And yeah, so it was fun. So that was good. And then I had to fly back home. So on top of this, so now I come back to Malaysia and I have to be quarantined for another 2 weeks. Holy cow! After the stay in Singapore, the one in Malaysia was driving me absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I mean, I tried playing Football Manager. I managed to like speed through like one season, I think. For a while, I think you guys were seeing shots coming out from me, right? And then it stopped again because I just couldn't. I mean, the game is fundamentally there for me, but it's just that yeah, I am gonna start streaming again for sure. I'm still gonna start doing content for Football Manager again. I mean, my mom. I will remember one thing the thing about my mom is the way she influenced me, right? Okay, when I was in school, I was a track runner, right? So I used to run track, and I was running the national team at one point, and it was my mom who kept all my trophies in the house. I mean, I don't have any of my trophies, right? So I went back home and I packed all the trophies and I brought them back. And I was trying to be like, you know, diplomatic with my brothers. Like going, dudes, there are things in this house that mean something. Because I don't have a place in Singapore, right? So I don't know what to do, man. But I'll get there. But one thing I want to say to you guys is you guys have been fantastic. The guys on Discord, oh my god. I don't know what to say about you guys. You guys were absolutely heroes in my book, man. I mean, 4 weeks, right? I think because I'm not in the head space to do Football Manager, but I see a lot of you guys coming in to help everybody else, which was phenomenal. I mean, the spirit in which we created our community has just transcended, you know, it's just gone to a new level, and I'm proud of the community at large. So I want a big shout out to all of you. I mean, there's too many of you for me to name, okay? And all the guys who popped in, I mean, the amount of support I was getting from the community was incredible. It's just phenomenal, man. So I want to thank everybody for your fantastic support. I want to thank everybody for your messages. I appreciate those who didn't make a big deal out of it on Twitter. I thank you very much. Because in certain regards, I'm a personal man. So it was very difficult for me to decide how am I going to start streaming the first day. So why I stopped streaming is easy. Yeah, I was in quarantine, like Rocky, and my heart wasn't in it. And yeah, basically that's it. Now I'm going to start content again. I'm going to start streaming again. I'm going to slowly get into the groove one more time because it's like your engine has stopped, right? Boom. Then I came back after not seeing my kids for 5 weeks. To come home and look at my son, the youngest son, who's not really had time to spend he hasn't spent any time. He spent like, when he was a baby, he spent time with his grandma, but he's not going to get a chance to find out what she was truly like. It's a bit sad, but I saw their faces when I came back and I was like, it was amazing. I had so much fun. In fact, last night, both my sons came to my room to sleep beside me. So they were both like, Daddy, want to sleep with you? So I was like, wow. I was so touched. Look at me, I haven't even shaved. So I was supposed to trim this today. I haven't even trimmed this as well. Where do I live in Sarawak? Kuching right now. I live in Kuching. I like being in Sarawak because there are certain things I haven't finished yet. One is the Gunung. I want to trek through Gunung Mulu, and then I want to go to the pinnacles. I want to get through because the pinnacles are like for hardcore mountain climbers. So I'm not a hardcore mountain climber. No, I'm not gonna have my death wish again. That's for sure. This time I'm gonna be safe. We have got like something called the largest cave in the world, where they can put jumbo 747s inside there. So I want to do all that. So yeah, definitely going to do all that, man. Will I be doing a Newcastle save? Well, one or two of the things. Okay, I'm just going to go to some of the questions. Acknowledge the remarks as well. Hey, man. Come back with the Galileo tactic. Okay, before I left, right, I kind of alluded to you guys that there was a tactic that I'm using that's absolutely fantastic right now. It's my Galileo system. Yeah, the Galileo system is going to be something that I'm going to showcase right in the next week or so. So I'm going to go to because it uses 2 target men, doesn't use 1, and it's absolutely phenomenal. But I also want to get to know my saves one more time. I've got a Nottingham Forest save, which we'll probably look at the Nottingham Forest save for a while today. I want to figure out what I did because I'm basically starting from ground zero as far as I'm concerned. As far as the save is concerned, I got to relearn. I got to try and get into the psyche of why I set up the tactics and the way I did. Yeah, and then I also want to say I told you so. Yeah, I told you so. I did a video on Liverpool, man, when Manchester City slammed Liverpool, right? And I said, as long as Liverpool play with Fabinho in defense, we've got no chance. And then we have got to give the defenders, we got to allow those defenders to start playing. They might make mistakes, but they'll get better with time because the screen is in midfield. What can I say? That's exactly what's happening right now. Thanks for all your condolences, my guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, I'm gonna be back streaming 100%. You live in the same city, Rocky? You do? You are in Kuching as well? Oh, we should meet up, man. Definitely, we shall meet up. Do you think there are any roles with move into channels? Is someone who make your attacking duty? Do you think there are any role do you think that every role we move into channels is someone who makes your attacking space? Yeah, children are definitely like magic when you're down. 100%. They've got this magical cure all button. Amazing, right? So it's like my son was going he was doing a countdown every day. So it's like, Daddy's coming home. 10 days more, Daddy. 10 days before you come home and bite my bum bum. And 9 days before you bite my bum bum. 8 days. So he kept doing this every single day. So yeah, it was fun. It made me laugh. They made me laugh a lot. So yeah. I will do serious injustice to my mom if my attitude changes, my philosophies change. So yeah, I'm gonna just do what she expects me to do for the rest of my life. That's my plan going forward. Do you think that, okay, every role we move into channels is not, okay, what does move into channels do? It's really simple, right? Move into channels is a role that is going to attack the vertical spaces or the areas wide, right? So he goes a bit wide. So he might end up between the fullback and the touchline. He might end up between the defender and the touchline. So it's the space in between the lines. The only challenge with this is if you have too many players that move into channels, you don't have anybody attacking the box. So you can't have, you can't go there. And so if you have like roles going move into channels, then you definitely need attack duties from the tier below to attack forward, right? So like, yeah. So like, for example, right, I've got this tactic, right? So here I've got this guy moving into channels. I think I've got this guy moving into channels. This guy is a free roam. So this guy attacks this way, and I got like a playmaker. I remember this tactic. Let's watch the goals, right? See, so the first goal, Lolly scores. Right, watch this, right? Okay, I created this tactic because I wanted to change things around. I remember I was in the hotel, and then I was having, I did numbers, right? I was trying to explain why Liverpool can play with Thiago, but they need Fabinho in midfield, right? So I created this tactic for that reason. So this is my Fabinho position. This is my anybody can play position. Okay? And this is my supposed to be my Thiago position, but this is a way of playing it. So I have this player who links up play and he's supposed to drive with the ball and look for attacking opportunities, right? So look at him, he's driving. See these guys? 10 channels. See, this guy's attacking, and this guy's a free roll. So now watch this again, right? So watch this, right? He goes in, he gives it to the playmaker. Playmaker once plays one over the top, and he goes to score another goal. So this is like it's a system that I created where you want to take advantage of move into channels, but while you create the move into channels, right? So this guy, you see this? This one doesn't have a move into channels, right? He's just a creator. But this guy is gonna attack this positions here. He's gonna be like an inside for attacking this space. And then we've got only this guy is running wide. So he is the one that's drifting all over the place because he's got moving there. Remember there was one time when Taylor was wide and then, you know, he's not really in the center anymore. But we've got this guy looking to hold up the ball, and then we've got this guy attacking the center, right? So this guy is the one that's moving into the channels. This guy is attacking the space here. And this guy is just attacking this way. And we've got one playmaker right in the middle and one like a Fabinho role here. So this is a very, very simple 4-1-4-1. Oh, this is a different tactic. This is yeah, the same setup, right? Same tactic, except this guy is holding his position. And this is like this is my regroup version. So after I've taken a goal, I drop back. I mean, I even did this during I even started using this when I was in quarantine because I was so, how do I put this? I wasn't really in that headspace to play, right? So I told myself, okay, I'm just gonna give instructions to the AI to change tactics. And I started playing with match plans, so I created these scenarios here. So I created so like say if I'm drawing, right, at any time, I will use a certain tactic and I'll play it on a certain mentality. And then if I wanted to tweak certain things, I just tweak it. And I created that. Then if I'm down a goal, what do? If I'm leading by a goal, I regroup. So it worked really well. It worked really well, but there's only one catch to playing like this. You have no controls. You can make substitutions, but so will your ass man. So So it became very interesting with my Kashim Pasha save, where I have this problem with Kashim Pasha, right? With Kashim Pasha, I have this situation where I have to play youth players every season. Now, in the first season, I had to play with 1. In the second season, it's gone to 2. That's the rules in the league, which is very annoying. The third season, I'm expecting I have to play with 3 under 21s. Right? So, and sometimes I don't have those players. So I have to feel under 21s in my starting 11, and then I have to make a substitution. Like, the moment the whistle kicks off, I have to bring the senior players off the bench and substitute them. Then once I started playing with match plans, it was happening automatically. It was the moment the whistle started, right? The S-man will take off the 2 under 21s who were not good enough. Right? One of them happened to be a goalkeeper playing the inside forward. And the next thing you know, substitutions were made. I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I've been experimenting with that. I mean, it's okay. There's a downside with playing match plans. When you play in match plans, it makes the game easier. I won't say easier. Easier is not a good word. If your tactic is fundamentally sound, if you know what you're doing in your tactics, like if you have one regroup, one attacking, one control kind of tactic, then it makes sense. Then you kind of know what you're doing, right? So you know that if you taken a goal, 1-0 lead, and you don't make any changes, you've got this match plan, immediately it triggers. Right? Because it's very simple. The scenario is here already. You see this? Let's say you are winning by 1 goal at any time, right? What it will do, it will switch to another tactic. So I could go to this. This is my counter-attacking tactic. I can play on positive. And then if you want to add, you'll just add the instructions here. So I was even doing this with Kashim Pasha. I was like, what the frick is going on? So wait, I have to save this first. I'll show you the Kashim Pasha save. Kashim Pasha is going very strong. We've already in updates on my saves, right? So Kashim Pasha, we've already won the National Turkish Cup, like something like the FA Cup. We've already done that. Now I'm actually staying in Turkey because my plan is to actually win the title with this club, because I don't want to come back to Turkey. So I want to win the title with them and then see how far I can push them in the Champions League, because I've already achieved my first target, which is win the FA Cup. I was given 7 seasons to do it. I've already done that. So now I'm actually free to move. Right, but the rules are I have to move to another 3.5 league, right? So I was thinking, since I gotta go to another 3.5 league, and why not just stay with them? So I don't have to come back there again, because they've got the most insane rules I've ever played with in the whole game. Turkish rules are so insane. It gets harder and harder as the seasons progress. So you got to have this long-term development plan. You've got to have an academy built. You've got to do this really quickly. So you got to play the money game very early. So you got to start. You got to get like 4 to 5 million in profit every single year, clean profit, right? Means, meaning that you don't look at your income and expenditure, the normal, like from price, money, and all that shit, right? So you ignore all that. You have to make 5 million. So that means you have to sell every season. You have to find an opportunity to sell 1 player. And guess what? Joey might be leaving Kashim Pasha as well, because he's got a minimum release clause in his contract, and people have come knocking on the door. Oh, Rocky, you follow me on Twitter? Right, so Twitter at Bustthenet. Then you send me a message on Twitter. That's the best way. If you want to join Discord, it's straightforward. You become a YouTube member, you get access to our Discord channel, or you become a patron on the channel, and then you get access to our Discord. Why are Shadow Strikers so OP in the FM21? Because they attack the vertical spaces, right? So the thing about Football Manager is there's a premium on using a role. Why do a lot of people have success with advanced forwards? Because advanced forwards drift around a lot. They're attacking. Sometimes they even drop. Because of the move into channels, they're always going to leave space, right? So when you play with a role that moves into channels, or like a complete forward support, or even a DLF on support, any of those roles that just vacates the space in front of him, those shadow strikers can attack the vertical spaces. So all you've got to do is create a tactic where you don't play. The thing is here, you don't want to be playing with a maximum press, like very high line of engagement and very high defensive line, because then you're camping so deep in the opponent's half that you're not giving them a chance to bring the ball out. So once they bring the ball out, your shadow strikers can attack the space, because if they lose the ball in transition, they're opening up space in the final third. Target man and poacher is fine, because you see, you don't have to have move into channels for every single role, right? It doesn't make any sense. You use move into channels. It's like move into channels is great for wide players because they can stretch the play. But the question is, you got target man and poacher, right? So you can have like a role like a 4-4, like a winger, right? So let's look at this. So this winger is gonna attack this space, right? So you don't really need. The thing here is that a lot of people seem to think you need to have move into channels for everything. You don't need move into channels for everything. The only roles that matter for move into channels are these roles, the striker roles, not the winger roles, because they're already in so-called in the channel already, right? They're already wide. So why would we want to worry about them? Yeah. So when you play with a target man and poacher, you've already got those roles. You already got those roles in those positions, right? So doesn't matter. So target man and poacher can link up, but the problem with the target man and poacher combination is this: you got to win the ball, right? And then you got to have a very good target man, and then your poacher is always in the box. So you kind of have a very one-dimensional tactic. So this is my Galileo. This is the Galileo system that I've been using. So let's see. Let's see some of the goals on Galileo, okay? Let's pick one. Okay, let's pick this one. 2.34. Galileo as usual. As usual. Okay? Please don't ask me how to make Galileo more defensive. Okay? This is already the most defensive game on Galileo. Instead of playing them in this position, I actually drop them just deeper. But this version of Galileo has got target man. I use target man with Galileo now. It's so devastating. See, watch this, right? This is a target man, right? So the target mans are here. The two target men. I got my defender. See, I only have two defenders. Remember this? Look at this. Forming a tree. All right. Then I got my inverted wingbacks are here in the build-up phase. Ball goes in. See this where the inverted wingbacks come? He ended up here. And then the target man plays this pass for the striker to get inside. This is the reason why I love the white target man system. This is a counter attack, so it's like, whatever. We scored a great goal here. Okay, here watch this again, right? So we've got my two strikers. No, these are defenders. Say this guy is the fullback. Right, he's the inverted wingback. So this, let's watch the attack. This Joey, man. Joey is gonna be a phenomenal legend. And this guy, everybody's looking for him now. So these are my inverted wingbacks. Two defenders. Okay, they push up. This guy goes in. Okay, Joey, where's the white target man? White target man is holding up the. The white target. Where the hell did the white target man go? I think this is the white target man. Right, so he's gone as a white target man. Pulls out the ball and then ends up inside the box. No, this is the white target man. See, this tactic even confuses me right now. So this is the white target man. Look at this. Ball playing defender over the top. The reason why I love the white target man right now is because he holds up the ball. Oi, who's that? Subbing to the channel. It's Tamatel. Thanks for subbing, man. Is the latest Galileo tactic in the Discord folder? I think it is. I have to check. Man, I really have to check, man. I have to check. If it's not there, I'll upload it tonight. Because I spent 6 weeks not streaming. I had to come back and check whether or not my I had to update a lot of things on my computers. So these are the, watch this, right? So you've got, this is the DM. This is the AMC. This is when I went down. This is when I got a player sent off. Right. I have a player sent off. Right. So it's one of the strikers got sent off. Look at where the target man are positioned. even when we are a man down, I mean, we consider a goal, but I love this tactic. I'm enjoying this tactic a lot. So this is a momentous win for us. We beat Galatasaray. But look at this. This is 1.22 versus 1.91. So Galatasaray should have won this game, right? But you have to remember one thing, right? XG is total shots, affected by the total shots. So if you look at this XG, even though they had a very good, really good chance, you look at my quality, the quality of my chances. It doesn't matter how many chances you've got. It's the kind of chances that you create is more important, right? So this is the 2 white target man again. And in this, with this save, it's really crazy because I have to play with youngsters all the way. So again here, white target man is here. White target man is dropped. This is the reason why I love the white target man. So instead of being here or here, he's actually dropped to offer himself as a passing option. So when this player who's the DM, who's very important in this system, right? He's a link player. He needs to be able to pass the ball, right? So he has a lot of passing options. Instead, he finds the inverted wingback who's overlapping. Again, the inverted wingback comes in here. Now he goes overlapping and then boom. It just pulls players and teams apart. So I'll explain this tactic very quickly. Right, so this is the white, this is Galileo. I've got 2 versions of Galileo. This uses match plans. I don't know what came over me while I was away. I mean, I'm quarantined inside a hotel. My heart isn't in playing the game, right? I mean, so I went like, I'll just match plan the shit out of this, okay? And I'll just, use match plans. So I created scenarios. So here we go. This one, let's see, edit the scenario, right? So I've got work ball into box added, right? So if I'm drawing in the first 25 minutes, I will switch to this. Okay, so it has work ball into box. Then if I'm winning by 1 goal at any time, I switch to this tactic, which is a more defensive version of the tactic. So I've got a defensive version of Galileo. Right. So these are my 2 tactics, right? So I've got this. Oops, not here. Oh, that's the beautiful thing about using match plans. You can have 3 tactics loaded, right? Your defensive tactic is not loaded. Notice this? These are my 3 tactics, right? So when I use match plans, it just goes to this tactic. It's a more defensive variation. So I'll just load the more defensive variation first. Which tactic am I not going to use anymore? They're all kind of nice. I'll just save this. I don't know what tactic this is. Okay, so I'll just load. There we go. This is my defensive version. Oh, it's got 2 inverted wingbacks on defend duty. So these guys will not be running away with the ball. Alright, so this is just Galileo. So I'll just explain Galileo. Right, so this is a defensive version. There's no PIs in the tactic. Close out more and mark specific position. He marks the fullback because it makes sense. Since he's so high up the pitch, he might as well apply pressure on the fullback every time. This guy also applies pressure on the fullback, right? So he applies pressure on the right back. This guy does not move. This guy moves in the channels and roam from position, same as last year, right? It's exactly the same setup. The strikers are a complete forward and advanced forward. The halfback, why have I gone halfback? Because I want a role that's a bit more aggressive. If you use DM, he's going to be too staid. If you use register, then he roams, right? He's got a bit too much going for him. So I went for a halfback, which is like an aggressive role, and sometimes he drops in to form a tree. Yeah, you can. You can definitely send an email to me, man. Rocky. Try Serbian League. You can only use 4. Yeah, man. I might go to Serbia as well. I might try Serbia. I might try Serbia. So you got inverted wingback, no PIs, no PIs. Ball playing defender is very important. This tactic has to incorporate a ball playing defender. Even a sweeper keeper on attack. Because of the number of players you have like this, right? Okay, every time you have a goal kick, right? It's a very aggressive setup. Because if they play back to the sweeper keeper, even the sweeper keeper can play one straight to the target man. Then the target man sometimes plays. So sometimes I have scored 1 goal where it was ball playing sweeper keeper play the ball to the ball playing defender play back the sweeper keeper play to the white target man pass it to the advanced ball and went on to score. So it was just an amazingly beautiful goal. So this is one defensive version. The more offensive version is this, but notice it doesn't have ball into box, right? So what I normally do is I add work ball into box. So my match plan is use this tactic, right? If I'm winning, if after the first 25 minutes work ball into box does not work, right? Then it will take it off. Then I don't use work ball into box, because work ball into box is will only work if I can maintain pressure on the opposition and I can dominate possession, right? If I don't dominate possession and I can't use it, then it could be a sign that somebody else is attacking me, right? So that's what happened in Galatasaray. So we did quite well against Galatasaray. This was a momentous result for us against Galatasaray. So we're still first in the Turkish Super League. We haven't lost the game yet, but the rules in this league are just insane, man. I've got to keep using youngsters all the way. So my squad right now has got a whole bunch of youngsters. We've got a lot of under 21s inside the main team right now. Okay, let's take a look at the squad. Right, so let's not. I use this to track the performances. I use like shots per 90 or shot percentage. I was doing prior to me going to quarantine and prior to my mom passing away, I was gonna do a piece on how I use deep stats, right? Doing a shot. I have to revisit the video, see whether I can continue, because it's scripted anyway, so probably won't be that difficult for me to do. I already scripted it out. It's like, how do I analyze my players' performances? Right. So I use things like this key pass per 90 to decide. This is to decide where I should be playing a player. It's how I realized Nicolo Dominguez was playing the wrong position for my forest side, because I was playing Nicolo Dominguez further up the pitch when I should be playing him in a deeper position. I should be playing as a playmaker. So once I made the change to Nicolo Dominguez, but the only reason why I could make that change to his position was after the stats. So I'm going to do a video on that. How to do, it's part of my whole Moneyball series. I want to explain how I do Moneyball effectively in the game. So I was doing this, and this is where I found out Nicolo Dominguez was not in the right position. I needed to use him because this guy has got solid passing, solid vision, solid decisions. But when I was looking at his form, I was looking at how he was performing. I was looking at all the key passes. So first I was using him as a roaming playmaker. Then I started using him as a deep line playmaker, and we started getting a bit more from him as well. Just look at this, right? I don't expect him to create clear-cut chances. What I want from him is key passes consistently in matches, instead of having like, oh, in this game he made 4 key passes, but he didn't do any in the other games. So I was after this, something that's a lot more consistent. Like, you know, every single game he's got a few key passes. That is what I wanted from him, right? Instead of this, because this was very bad. So we managed to fix that. Brazil's chaotic calendar. Ricky Jade Jones. So how have you guys been, man? Have you all been playing a lot of Football Manager? This guy, Ricky Jade Jones. He's not that bad. 20 years old. It's a striker, right? So whenever I want to look at a player in this position, the first thing I look for is off the ball. So then acceleration. Oh, this guy's acceleration is so good that you can go like, okay, this is a very solid player. He's very, very good. This guy is superb, man. This guy is value at 10.25 million. Peterborough have a player in the championship worth 10.25 million. Holy cow, this guy's just gonna tear through teams. Oh, Oh, that definitely is a very good player to look at. Can you show a golden generation in Leeds? I don't have a golden generation in Leeds. In this club, there are a few good players, but let me see if I've got. Well, see, I haven't been playing for so long, right? Where do you find out golden generation? Oh yeah, it's here. Development center. Man, I haven't been playing so long. I don't even know how to check my golden generation. This is November, right? There will be a report that comes out from the guy. Oh, there we go. Youth candidates. I haven't. This hasn't happened yet. I mean, I can tell you what my youngsters are like. I can't remember who they are. I haven't been playing this long. This is 22, right? We haven't been playing this very long. So I have to keep pushing this. I have a golden generation in Kashim Pasha already. Yeah. Okay, so let's get cracking. Let's just find out what happens in this save. I have absolutely no clue what's gonna happen next, man. Okay, we got what have I been doing here? So apparently I had a playmaking fullback. Training, let's go. Forest high, what the hell is this? I got forest low for okay. Alright, so I was trying to do this, okay. Alright, so calendar. Now they should be by November, they should already know their tactics. So we'll just do complete training, I guess. Makes it easier. So I don't have to worry about anything. The most important thing, if you want to do something like that, is make sure that your players are training individually. Do I have training? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everybody seems to be on a roll, so that's fine. Let's just pick a random player out, see how he's developing. Progress. Well, that's okay. Yeah. Attributes. That's fine. Since like 2022, that's almost 2 seasons, right? So that's okay, I guess. But these are all improvements, right? So like dribbling, 13 to 14, yeah, that's a 1 point increase already. So if it's an arrow like this, it's a point increase. Crossing also, there should be a point. Or 12, 13, see? A point increase here as well since it joined. So there's a lot more than just one. This one, I don't think this is improved though. This should be 5 and 5, right? Oh, this is improved as well, 5 and 6. So all these arrows are at least 1 point. This is at least 2 points, I reckon. 9, 10, or 10. Oh, it's because attributes are from 0 to 200. Oh, sorry, 1 to 200, right? So it's like a lot of people might not understand this. But this is not 12 actually in the machine. It's like a bigger number than that. So, but they give you like yeah. So they do it in fractions, I guess. Like there used to be a time where you can actually tell it's 10.2, 10.3. But as I stopped doing that, because people started gaming it too much. 10, 11, and 12. Passing has really gone up, right? So technique. So he's developed quite well. My turn is doing quite well. So what are we gonna do? We got Shearhouse, Wing, Yates, Dominguez. Yates, okay. We can use Yates, McKenna, Figueiredo, Doheny. I don't know who's playing. Seriously, I'm like, okay, any one of these guys will do. Okay, do we have a continue game timeout? Timeout. Continue game timeout is 2 seconds. All right, go. I don't have to do anything. I'll just. Hang on. You're supposed to process by yourself. I'm not supposed to touch you. There we go. Just gone back. Currently doing a save with FC Nordirland in Denmark. Amazing youth setup. Would recommend to anyone. Yeah, it's. I believe that if you play this game, the best. I mean, different people have different ways of skinning a cat. So there's no like best way of playing it. You have to find your own way of enjoying the game. And for me, it's always the youth side, which is one of the reasons why I'm enjoying Kashim Pasha to some extent, right? So I'm forced into this situation where I have to develop my youth players, and some of my youth players are so average. Like some of them are below average. I've got to create a system, and it's amazing. I'm actually using Galileo with that. So, what I've done with Kashim Pasha is I've gone in and I have dropped all my bets on strikers, because Galileo is a striker-friendly system, so you can play with a lot of strikers. So it's done quite well for me. But the person that seems to be attracting the most interest right now is Joey. Everybody wants Joey. And he's gonna go for 19 billion. I don't think I can hang on to him. Hey John Football Matt, just realized you're back. Was thinking of you while you're aware. There are lots of emotions to be following. Yeah. Yeah, man. There's lots of things to go through. You're right. So I'm like gonna try and ease myself into the game, the world of Football Manager, and I have to make sure that, yeah, I'm just going to ease my way back in. That's my plan. I don't want to jump off I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. But it's fantastic to have kids, no? When you have young children around you, and they remind you. I mean, there's so much joy around children. It really helps you bounce back. Although I have to admit, I haven't really bounced completely back yet. It's gonna take me a while. I mean, it took me like 4 years before I recovered from my father passing away. Okay, do I use vacation mode? No, I don't. I don't go vacation. Aha, this is the reason why. The reason why I don't go vacation mode is this, because I got fired once. I got fired once because here I still have a chance to attend a meeting. I think it was on a stream. I think I was on a stream with you guys when I had to attend a board meeting, right, to talk about my performances, and I didn't attend the board meeting, and I was summarily fired from the job. So I definitely don't go on too many vacations now. Okay, Bob would like to hold a meeting in order to discuss increasing the available wage budget. Let's see finances. Where are we with facilities first? Okay, club info. Facilities. We have a state of the art. No. Good and good. No. This won't do. Good youth accent. No. This won't do. For the long run, this is not good enough. So let's go and see club vision. Okay, we got coaching course completed. Improved youth facilities started completing in 2023. Improved training facilities in progress. Okay. Wage budget. I don't know, man. Wage budget is good, I guess. I mean, but the thing is, I'm already doing other improvements, right? There's no point me going for youth recruitment just yet. No, there's an order. You can't. I'm gonna get, if I go to them now to do youth recruitment, they're just gonna turn around and say no, because I haven't got my youth training facilities upgraded, so they're not gonna approve that. So I'll just put it in here. This is okay. There's nothing to lose here. See, you see, if I go to Club Vision, there's one more I can do. There's one more. It's networking. Okay. Improve your recruitment. Oh, done it. Okay. The other thing is finance. Increase. No, nothing else now. Nope, that's it. Continue. Slow but sure, man. Okay, I'll respond to it, man. Oh, vacation on Football Manager? No. Do you change your playmaking fullback training? It looks different on the folder. Training fullback. I don't think so. I think it's the same. Or I might have tweaked it a bit. Where's my playmaking fullback? Physical outfield, tactical, defensive. Oh yeah, I might have added more of this. Play from the back, attacking. I think I removed one play from the back and one attacking overlap and added attacking move and defensive shape. So, because it's really up to you, right? So I just added this in 1, 2, and match practice. Yeah, different from last year's one, but this one should be in the folder. It should be in the folder. Comment on training, Elliot Andrew. I'm not gonna comment on training. I don't give them, I don't praise them. I only knock their heads when they don't perform well in training. But it's good to be consistent. I'm not the last thing in this game I am is consistent. Alright, so how the heck am I gonna do this? Okay, I'm just gonna look at players that got high potential. I'm lazy, you know. Okay, temperamental. Oh, this guy is he's in the first team only because we want to do something about his mentoring a bit. There we go. Temperamental. Significant effect. That's good. These two guys will get influenced by Louis Wing. Good. And this guy is resolute. Right, so he's going to have an effect on these two boys, right? Significant. That works. This guy who's the guy that's having a estimated, this guy. His personality is balanced. This guy is fairly ambitious. Oh yeah, this is because I don't have any other player as a defender. Let's see if I've got another defender. I mean, I don't want to do this, but I've got no... Jack Smith is a defender. And he's got unambitious, so I thought, might as well just... Because I got so many balanced players. I mean, I've got Yuri Ribeiro, who's fairly loyal. Forget it. No, there's no point. Finback is too young. Lyle Taylor is an attacker. Simranjit Singh Tandi. Let's add him. Simranjit Singh Tandi, what are you doing to this group? Light and estimated influence. In fact, from group, no. He's got to get influenced by the group. So these two guys are going to get influenced by the group, right? So I got one fairly ambitious here. I'm hoping that he rubs off on the whole group. But there's also this significant impact from Joe Worrell. I'm just gambling with this one. Your FM21 schedules work on FM. Yeah, they will work on FM20 as well. The same. They work exactly. In fact, I think they might work even better on FM20. Hey man, Riz, thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I'm back. I will continue to stream, but my streaming schedule might be shorter now. Yeah. Try and do more I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. But I need to ease back in. In preparation, we have arranged a recruitment meeting. Okay, the one thing I don't do in this game, right, Football Manager right now, this. I don't go for recruitment. It's a bloody, to me, it's a waste of time. I think that is just not a very, for me, it's not a very great. It's great for him. I mean, maybe it's good for immersion, but it just doesn't help me because I have my own Moneyball approach, which I find is way better. Okay, Alex Ayers. Maybe if we get a report like that, definitely there's something going on. What we can do with this guy is come in here. One player. No, done. all I do is look at the chart, right? That's the only thing you look at. I don't even look at the attributes, right? I only look at the chart. If you want to make sure that you have a positive impact on a player, you make sure that the chart is on a downward trend or flat. If it's up, it means it's actually playing to his potential. So, yeah, so his performance levels. Can you show some of your players who have developed? I just did that in Ganesh. But we just did like my turn, right? But this is only one season. I mean, it's like 21, 22. It's only one season. Or maybe 1.5 seasons. So, the one that we have, like, quite a number of them are doing okay. But the one I was looking at just now was this guy. My turn is only 20 years old. Okay. I mean, I won't say it's exceptional. But as you can see, this is 3. He's still not playing to... He's improving, but he can do a lot better. Right? So there's still room for him to grow. So in terms of his attributes changes, which is like July of 20 when we started, right? So we got 1.5 seasons. So in 1.5 seasons, all these are 1 point increases. Crossing 12, 13. So everything here is every arrow like this is 1 point. Sometimes this is 2, right? So dribbling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, that is 2 points actually, not even 1 point. So you gotta go in. This guy is really exploded. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It says 14 here, right? But it's a heck of a lot more than 14 point increase. This is at least 30. Right? Because agility has also gone up. Where is it? 14, 15. Acceleration has also gone up. 13 to 14. So everything has gone up. So a lot. He's got a lot of strength. This is impressive. 8 to 10. 2 points. That's not too bad. Yeah, so this is one of the players that's really developed. But you gotta play them, train them, and you gotta rotate them. That's the thing. You can't play them like you can't play them for every single game, right? So like for Alex Maiton's case, we got some players that develop, some players that haven't developed. Okay, I'll give you another one, right? One that hasn't developed. I think Kai Shia, how long has he been in the club for? This guy has only been in a season. Okay, so it's 1 season. That's right. Progress. Like this guy, we can actually one player. Okay, done. Doesn't develop. I don't look at this. I look at this. If I look at the attributes, I mean, it'll probably tell me the same thing. Yep, doesn't develop. So he hasn't. Right. Even though it's got room. Hey. I'm not gonna get shafted. I've got this. This music is. How do I put this? I paid for the music, man. Yeah. How are you, man? Tim, thanks for the contribution, man. Thanks for your donation. Thank you very much. Absolutely, thank you. Thank you. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. When it comes to training, I'm more interested in my under 19s coach's personality than I am with the attributes. Because under 19s coaches, the coaching attributes are only important for your first team coaches. I mean, of course, it helps if their attributes are good for the youth team players too. But what's more important is personality, so that I don't get a whole bunch of poor personalities in my youth team. But this is one long journey, man, to our match against Newcastle. Wait, whoa. Where's my match, man? Do I have to arrange a friendly? Yeah, I have to arrange a friendly. This is more than a month. December? Yeah, I better arrange a friendly. Okay, arrange a friendly. We'll arrange a friendly for the Newcastle match. We'll do a friendly here. 1 week, okay? Choose small. We'll just play against Bromley. Yeah. I think I should be fine to go on holiday. Something tells me I'm gonna regret this. Because I haven't done the training, man. Tired as always. Yeah, you've been busy. Hey, Repath. Thanks, man. Thanks to everyone who was sent me their thoughts, prayers, well wishes, condolences, everything. You know, I appreciate it. I truly do. See, now you look at the way they've some of the tips, right, have been updated. They have been updated. They have rephrased some of the tips. Because I remembered a long time ago, because the first time, a lot of the tips were written by members of the community as well, right? Some of the guys in the community. So you see this: use offside trap, distrust the team to operate the offside trap. Some of them are just like that. Some have been fine-tuned, like especially the ones about attributes, about how that one attribute now is linked up to other attributes, because you can't look at an attribute in isolation in this game, right? Sometimes you look at off the ball, but off the ball also, you know, first touch, then you got decisions so that play a part in off the ball, so that and then to know whether the player makes the right decision in moving to spaces, or agility. Agility is great because it shows whether a player can stop and start, and then you got balance, shift left and right kind of shit. So it's acceleration. So they go and put the attributes not together, so that you have to look at attributes as a group instead of just one single attribute. Offbeat. I wasn't streaming because my mom passed away. Yeah, that's the reason why. Do you plan to do the game changer episodes? Yeah, I do. Once the guys on Discord, I think there's a game changer section, right? So you just have to go into the game changer section and let me know that you want to do a game changer episode. I think the first teamers have access to doing that, and yeah, I'll just do a game changer episode. Maybe that's a good way for me to return to FM, do game changer. Because I think on Discord I would do game changer plus in the hot seat, right? I had so much trouble sleeping when my mom passed. The first 2 or 3 weeks, I had a lot of trouble sleeping. Couldn't sleep. In fact, my sleeping patterns have been completely, it's been completely hammered. There you see, aerial ability is the goalkeeper's physical ability in aerial situation, but it works with other attributes. I mean, that's the second part of the statement. They now don't give you just a simple explanation anymore. All right, let's mark everything as red. I hope nobody is injured. I hope people. One of the reasons why I don't like going, one of the reasons why I don't like to holiday mode is the virus. Sometimes they have a virus, right? And then you end up in the situation where, oh shit, a few of them have been infected. All right, we got complete training. Now put in the fullback. And done. This is the easiest way of playing the game for me. Okay, quick. Okay, Dominguez. No. Dominguez, you play here. All right. So we want to get everybody back. Diallo, Jake Taylor. We got Anthony Robinson. I signed this American player. I got Ribeiro as cover. They'll play with the cover. Then Lolly. Oh, Lolly is back. Wow. Abdul Kadir. We signed this guy. It's Turkish player. Share House, wing. One ball winner here. The Shepelev as well. We got this defender. We got Finback. I love this player. This guy came. This is a player that's in the club, right? He starts in the club, and we've been developing him. I want to use him a lot. So far, no, I'm not jumping so much yet on his progress. So he's doing okay, I guess. This is one player we want to see more of in the future. Okay, Finback, where are you? Finback for all these youngsters. Jake Taylor, no. Lyle Taylor, injury. He's back from injury. Diallo, Joe Worrell. Okay, he needs to play as well. Twat Singh Mehta, thanks, man. I should start save a league as Albion Rovers or Brechin City Scottish League. Oh, Scottish League too. That's cool. James, man, how are you? Thanks. I have a plan about Man City content. Is it valid already? Or has it been done, you mean? Man. No. To be honest with you, I don't know. Man City, I was doing something on a Man City tactic right before my mom passed away. Man, I have to watch Man City again. But they started changing the way they played a while back. And I remember that Man City cannot be replicated 100%. We can come close to it, but we can't replicate it. I have to take a look at it. I mean, like some of these tactics I've created, right? Like this is not Man City. Man City, I'll have to use like one in. Oh yeah, I have a Man City tactic. Let's see this. I have a Man City tactic inside here. I wouldn't call it something as obvious as Man City. But I'll have to look for it. Yeah, I'll have to look for it. Yeah, so Dominguez, Wing, and Yates. Hey, Mr. K, how are you, man? Hi, Max, thanks. This is just a friendly, right? We just want to get them fit, so there's no point watching it on extended. We just watch it on commentary. There's no point. I'm not planning to, like, watch a bloody friendly match for 90 minutes, man. Hey, man, how are you, man? Ovidio Matusa. Yes, we shall slowly return to streaming content. Oh, this is interesting. They haven't even scored a goal against Bromley yet. This is sad, man. It looks like we're going to get hammered in our first game. They're sitting like this. Okay, hold on. Change. I'm not going to change. I'm just going to keep playing like this. You fin back. Oh, yes. Change this. Load Galileo. Oh, it won't be here. I got a lot of Galileos, but that's not the Galileo. Galileo FM21. Oh. No, not this version. No. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing a lot of tactics that I made before. Oh, city strikers. There we go. This is city tactic. This is a city strikers tactic that I made. I was supposed to do a project with some with Guido. I had planned to do a live stream with Guido on Strikeless Tactics. That week, right? I had a live stream plan. I had a show with SI plan. Yeah. So I had to cancel a lot of things. Yeah. So I haven't been. There was so many things that I planned. So we put him back here. We put this guy here. Put this guy here. Dominguez, we'll put him here. Put back there. Jose, I mean, I know that things aren't very good at Spurs at the moment. I'm so happy that Liverpool started playing Fabinho back in midfield, and that was to me, Liverpool not play with Fabinho in midfield was driving me nuts, man. At one point, hey, finally we scored a goal. They came set up to defend, but that's okay. All right, wait, hold on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do several things. I want to save it first. Okay, save game. All right, I want to try and bring the Galileo tactic inside here. Forest have never played with Galileo, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, so we go to my Kashim Pasha save, which has got Galileo inside there. Then I'm gonna save it in a place that I can find it again. This player has not been playing for a long time, so I got my tactics here. We're gonna save this tactic. Which folder is this in? Tactics. Okay, Galileo, Kashim Pasha. This must be the. I don't know which version this is. I just quite right. Save Galileo FM21 defend. Okay, so it's D. Alright, now we load the game. Let me go back to Forest and play with this. Anything on defending counter attacks? Counter attacks? The only tip I can give you for counter attacks is make sure that, hey, if you are conceding goals against counter attacks, chances are you're probably playing with you have to see where you're conceding goals. Sometimes it's down the flanks. That means it's quite simple. Maybe don't play with an attacking duty, or maybe play on support. But when it comes to conceding goals from counters, you have to actually see where the goals are coming from and what kind of counters these are, because most of the time it's the same kind of a goal, right? So sometimes it's just conceding goals from a set piece. Right? You're doing a set piece and a counter attacked against you. So then it's a matter of just finding one more player to put in a set piece when you're attacking, or you're pulling back to defense. And then sometimes it's a matter of when you're attacking down the flanks, you've got a very wing-based system. Then you can see goals with balls going down the flanks. Right? Then it's your defenders, for example. Maybe your fullbacks are too high up the pitch. I mean, one very good way of seeing it is going to be this. Now we play Galileo with this team. This will be interesting. So we got Galileo, one version here. Got Forest low. Oh my god, I don't believe I'm doing this. Then we got the target man system Galileo. Where's the other version? Then Galileo FM21D. Done. Okay, so we got both of these. Okay, so we're gonna quick pick. And straight away, everyone's in a state of shock. But Lolly is playing the white target, man. Jumping to 7. But he needs strength, that's all. So you gotta find players who have got strength to play in this position. Novakovic can. He's got strength. Okay, so I can play him here. Alright, so I got Taylor Maiton can come here. Okay, and then Lolly can come to the right. Okay, now we got Lolly on the right, so we'll see what happens, man. This is gonna be crazy. Got Abdullah. Oh my god, you got no strength. Well, we'll just, you can play here. Then Diallo is here. Jenkinson, Robinson, Shepelev. What's your positioning? Try skiller balls. Okay, Shepelev, you come here. Shepelev will play. Dominguez has got no place in this tactic. Oh my goodness. I can't play with Dominguez in this tactic. Sheesh kebabs. This is terrible, man. Shepelev, you play. Okay. Shepelev, Dominguez, Lolly, Novakovic. Kai Shearhouse. Kai Shearhouse, you got some strength, I know. Yeah, you got strength. You can actually play here. Alright, so Shearhouse plays here. Okay, he's got strength. Novakovic can play here. He's got strength. Okay. Then Maiton and Taylor up top, and Shepelev and Dominguez, Robinson, McKenna. Yep. Let's see what happens, right? Yeah, save game first. Guys who take long throws at lower league level are amazing. I don't do long throws, man. Like, yeah, I never do long throws. I mean, I have done long throw-ins just to see whether or not there's something to be said about long throws. But I'm all short. Look at this. Mine are short throws. I play short throws. Look at that. This is my setup. I don't do long throws. Never like them. Guys, you're playing Galileo the very first game. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do something else, right? Okay, we're gonna do something funky. Okay, this comes to match plans. Let's create a match plan. What's wrong with you, Daljit? Why are you doing such crazy stuff? It's your first day back. Oh, we're gonna create a match plan. I'm lazy, so we're gonna create a new match plan. Okay, Galileo, Galileo, Psycho. Okay, we're gonna create Galileo Psycho. This is a match plan. Okay, so add a scenario. Select your match plans. Drawing at any time. No, drawing, let's say the first 25 minutes. I'm gonna go on positive and I'm gonna add the instruction what ball into box. Where's what ball into box? Okay, done. Okay, done. Now, assuming I am winning by 1 goal at any time, I'm going to go into this tactic. Okay. Go to positive and go into this tactic. Let's say if I am losing by 1 goal, what do I do? Do I pray? During normal time, no. For the first half, screw it. We're just gonna make things simple. We're just gonna have these two first. Okay, so that's all. So basically, it just changes tactics, right? Except the first tactic has got for the first 25 minutes, I'm going to be patient, keep the ball, and try and work ball into box. That's a match plan. Now, when it comes to match plans, what you got to be very careful about is your bench. You got to make sure that your bench has got the options. Because what's going to happen is when they make substitutions, right? You got no control of the subs. The S-man is going to make substitutions for you. And you will just quickly discover that, oi, why is this guy coming off? Why is that guy coming off? You have no say in this. I'm sorry, man. It's going to be the Asman taking over. You got to make sure that your bench is it doesn't screw you up. So you got defender. I have to have at least one defender, one DM, one AMC. Okay, one wingback. Ryan Yates and one striker. Okay, so there's no way he can screw this up, right? I got Louis Wing. Okay, let's see. Louis Wing for how many DMs do I have? I got 1 and 2. I need 2. Ogun Seri is a striker. Striker gets injured. So what are we gonna do with this guy? Okay, Jamie Cumming, you just relax. Have a Kit Kat and a smile. Right. Guys, we're using match plans, man. I think a good way of defending counters is not mark tight, so dribbling players have nowhere to run to. Okay, the thing about counters is this, it's very important. Okay. How are you conceding goals? Because if you don't know how you concede goals, you won't know how to defend counters. So then it becomes the case of, okay, then you follow a certain set of, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. It might not help you at all. All right. So the simple way is identify why you are conceding goals, like from counter attacks. And like the reason why I'm playing with this tactic right now is because I'm going to be always conceding goals from counters. Right? I'm always going to be, giving up opportunities to counter attacks. 100%. This tactic, it takes as much damage as it deals damage, right? So I'm going to be faced with counter attacks all day long. So, like, okay, looking at this tactic, right? Okay, so I've got this version. No, I've got this tactic, right? So you're playing with this. I got 2 support duties, right? So these 2 support duties have an overlap, which means that they are going to be driving forward all the time. If I lose the ball in transition here, I'm looking at these 2 guys when they lose the ball. Because if I lose the ball when they have possession, it means that I'm giving up a counter-attacking opportunity to the AI, because he's going to come down the flanks, because that's where I've given up space, right? So then in order for me to reduce those kind of counter-attacking options, I have to do one of 2 things. One, I get better players who can keep the ball, or B, I become a bit more defensive. Maybe I play with defend duty instead of support duty. So that's how you. So one is attacking. One option works when you have better players, and the other option is for the now, right? So it depends on your tactics. Just like Liverpool, right? Liverpool in real life wasn't playing very well, and people were going. There were so many jokers out there that were going out and saying that Liverpool have to, give them time. We need Fabinho in defense. We need Fabinho. I was like, you don't need. As long as Fabinho plays in defense, we're not going to win a lot of matches, right? We may win some matches, but we're not going to win the important matches, because we need Fabinho in midfield, because that's where we need to win the ball, not in defense. What the fuck you want to win the ball in defense for? It's a bit late, right, in the game. So that's what you do. Yeah, Kivan, just pop the on Twitter. Oh yeah, and I'll try and help them. No, they won't be ineffective, man, Kabir. Even the wingbacks are brilliant. That's halfback, right? So sometimes it drops in a tree. I showed some of the goals that were happening with Kashim Pasha. It drops. Sometimes when you have the ball, the halfback drops as a third player, the inverted wingbacks go in front. So I got 3 and then I got 2 in front. Sometimes I get 1-2 and then I get the guy in the middle, then it becomes a 2-3. Sometimes it becomes a 3-2. So it depends on your players that you have. Though my only problem with this team is these guys. My rule for inverted wingbacks is these guys have to be fast with good decisions. He's 11, no. I'll try playing this guy. Maybe he's a bit better. And you need ball playing defenders in this tactic. It's our first season in the Premiership, okay, guys? My first season. Was it my second season? My second season, right? My first or my second season? Oh, it's my second season. Where did we finish last season? Last season, I finished 5th. So now I'm doing okay. No, I wasn't doing okay. I went through this massive, and here I am. I finally stabilized my tactic, playing something that's a bit more defensive, and here I am now going, oh, guess what? We'll do Galileo now. At first, I need to see Thomas Tuchel's tactic. Oh my god, I don't believe what I'm doing, man. Well, I just want to see how this does, right? That's all. If it doesn't work, I'll just switch tactics after this. I mean, next game. All right, no commentary mode because we were doing commentary just now. So I want to watch this. I need to see the link up play. So I'm looking to see. See, this is my striker that dropped, right? This is my tactic. I'm actually paying attention to where all these players are. So I'm looking for this player. I'm looking for this player. I'm looking for these 4 players. This, how they link up is very important for me. So you see this is my complete 4 dropped all the way back here. This is my inverted wingback. It's gone overlapping. Okay, good. There, my target man. Helping to keep the ball. Target man again. Halfback, target man. AMC, lost the ball. Okay, this is not good. That position is not a good position to lose the ball. And we are using ball into box, right? Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Come on. Okay, wait. Let's just be patient. Let's not panic. Okay. Go. Okay. Yeah, white target man. AMC. Okay, all right. So far, so okay. Does clicking like button help you on YouTube? Yeah, it definitely does. Why do you not ask people to do this like all the other streamers? If you like, you hit the like button. I'm not the sort that goes like, yeah, if you like the show, hit the like button. I know, I mean, it's like a thing, right? Everybody says. Yeah. If people don't hit the like button, just to work harder for them to like the show. Okay, Dominguez, halfback, target man. Okay, okay, getting there. Right, it's not doing too badly. Yeah, let's make sure that we... Well done. Good reading of the game. That white target man again. Back to the AMC. Goes long. That Wild Tailers have better movement. Novakovic, the white target man, holding up the ball. Halfback finds the inverted wing back. Inverted wing back. Getting there. First time out with this tactic, man. This is offside, 100%. Huh? It's not? Guys, is this a brilliant goal or what? Lyle Taylor plays back to Dominguez. I thought it was offside. Oh, the other player is coming back from an offside position. Confusion reigns supreme in the team. Like, this is why I like the white argument. They hold up the ball, right, and other players can play off them, right? So this is the reason why, for me, the white argument is very underrated. What are your thoughts on Chelsea winning the Champions League this year? No, you have to beat Liverpool first, Kabir. That's not happening. Not happening, son. That is not happening. They have to beat Liverpool first. Liverpool is putting all their eggs in the Champions League basket. So for teams like Chelsea, Man City is bad news. Because Liverpool is totally out of the title, right? So they're not going to be in the title chase. It's the worst possible situation for any Champions League team. They don't want to face Liverpool. Is not a team they want to face. Oh, my third hits the post. If you get small injuries every week, you're always gonna get small knocks. That's 100%. That happens in the game, right? It's the thing that you have to worry about is the big knocks. Look at that, guys. This is what I want to set up. Like white target man, drop, hold, okay, and then we get this off the ball running. Oh, nice. Not bad, man. Nottingham Forest for Newcastle. We've already gone into my defensive, guys. See this? Oh, we're not using the match plan. I'm supposed to switch to the match plan. I didn't set up the match plan. I've got, we didn't activate the match plan. So I have to activate the match plan later for the next match. Lyle Taylor to AMC to the striker. Oh, my turn. Not doing too badly against a 4-4-2. I was a bit worried playing the 4-4-2. Target man. Shepelev, you're supposed to move a bit more, you idiot. That's the league, man. That's the league. They can beat Liverpool in the league. It's fine. Because right now, Liverpool is not playing for the league anymore. I mean, they are looking to finish the Champions League. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scores. But I believe that Liverpool are playing for the Champions League all the way now. This is counter-attack, right? Why did this happen? Because my inverted wingbacks are too high up the pitch. this tactic, I will expect these kind of things to happen all the time. So I have to outscore opposition. And the problem here is this AMC and the inverted wingback, right? At the moment, I'm losing a lot of, I'm basically losing the ball in transition there. So I have to fix that problem by getting better players, that's all. Because we are losing the ball there every time. It's just a matter of, finding the right players. Because if I find the right players, they're just going to mop a lot of teams up. See? We should have scored another one, right? So now I'm thinking of bringing Lolly on. Main problem right now is Lolly. Ajinkia Kali, how are you, man? Good afternoon. Sorry for your bad English. No, that sounds perfectly good to me. Thank you for all these tutorials. Currently, I'm trying to create an attack like Liverpool on Lyon, where the wingers are the main scorers. What, Liverpool, where the wingers are the main scorers, inside forwards, complete forward, dropping off on support duty. You'll be able to get your wingers to be the main scorers. Okay, Shearhouse not playing well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Shearhouse off. Novakovic is not doing too badly. We got Joe Lolly, going to try and see whether I can use him here. Dominguez is on a yellow card. That's not very good for me. Diallo is a ball winner. Dominguez, I'm gonna take the Dominguez off. Okay, and go to the dressing room. I'm not happy. 1 second. Okay, wait. I've got to go to. Do I work ball? I don't think I want to work ball. Okay, good. Are there any Premier League standard right backs that I can find in South America for my Tottenham self? Nope. Somebody else has to help you with that. I'm sure you can find some pretty good center backs in right backs in South America. Yeah, that was at the start, man. Why I stopped streaming? In a nutshell, there's no nutshell for this one. My mom passed, so I wasn't able to stream for. Yeah, I had to stop streaming for like 5 weeks. As long as it happens during COVID, I had to like, oh, my turn got away. So I had to, take a break, go and handle the funeral. My turn's okay. 7.2 is still playing quite well. The youngster is bound to make this kind of mistakes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him off and just make him an advanced forward. Lyle Taylor, the complete forward. You're not playing badly. What OIs do you use for target man? OI, opposition instructions for target man. OIs I use against the target man or on a target man. I don't have any OIs on my target man at the moment. In fact, I should have put opposition instructions on. This guy should be like marked. I didn't do any. I didn't do any opposition instructions on these players. On target man, I probably wouldn't do. Tight marking can work, yeah, but you'd have to have a good defender with good jumping reach as well. Not that bad. We could have played a lot better, but. Yeah, I don't keep too many. About 20 players in my under 19 team. But I make sure that I do make sure that the best in the under 19 team, right, get a chance to play in the first team. Yeah. Because they're already 19 years old. I mean, if they're 18 years old, I'll already be playing them in the first team. I won't hoard them as in keep them in the club as well. The only players I keep at the club are the ones that I am so sure that there's going to be a chance for them to play in my first team. Right? They are the ones I keep. Other than that, like players that are just there to make up the numbers, and I'm like, I'm not sure if they're gonna turn out to be phenomenal. These players, if I don't care about whether they got homegrown at club status, then there's a very strong possibility they go on loan. But players that I expect I expect a future. I expect them to play in the main team. No way, they are going to be in the first team. Ooh, the match has certainly turned around. Last couple of minutes, it's been Newcastle asking all the questions. I don't think we can play with this, but we'll keep on trying. It's okay, I guess, but we should have scored. I need more strikers for this tactic. This is a goal scoring, happy. You go and get like 4 or 5 strikers, and you'll be able to develop them. Can't Chelsea team don't have the exact same character and determination as the 2012 team? Yeah, definitely. This Chelsea team has got a long way to go. I'm not happy with performance. We should have done better against. We should have done a lot better against Newcastle. Okay, we continue with our little experiment. Okay, so now our tactics. We have to remember the match plans. I didn't use this, right? So this is gonna be, Hughes versus Watford. Okay, so this is gonna be default. Then we got Leeds next, man. Mason Mount is a very good player. Nottingham Forest players. Delay, I'm not interested. Milos Pantovic, no, not interested. Nuno Di Costa, not good enough. Andrei Novakovic, well, not so soon. Ryan Yet, no. James, no. Oli, no. Sim Tandi, enough time, okay. Gabriel Ogunseri, enough time, okay. Highest potential. Ryan Yates, Man, I really have to do something about these players. Half of them, right? They haven't been playing because I keep changing my tactics. I don't have a long-term plan with this team. I'm just winging it as I go. I'm just changing tactics because I feel like changing tactics. Lampard did more good than harm. I like, because Lampard had no choice last season because he had to play with youngsters in the team. Right, so he did a lot of good for the club because He gave a lot of youngsters their chance. Players like Mason Mount, players like what's the striker? I forgot his name. I'm 5 weeks away from football as well. Can you believe that? I've only been able to watch football the last week or so. But what's that player? The young Chelsea striker. Right. He's also gonna be. He's given them quite a lot of opportunities. Kai Havertz is best when he makes runs into box. Yes, Kai Havertz is not a striker. He's like F9. Ziyech, I don't know. Hakim Ziyech is a good player. It's just that these are all creators, right? Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, they're all creators. So you can't have too many of them in this to be playing at the same time. Kai Havertz going to Liverpool has been good. Okay, now let's see. Simranjit Singh Tandi is on a. Okay, we're gonna play with Ryan Yates as a. I'm gonna put Ryan Yates in the middle here. Okay, we're gonna see what happens when I play with. I got problems with this team, meaning I don't have enough strikers. I got Maiten, Lyle Taylor, that's it, and Novakovic. Novakovic, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you as a pair. Okay, so Maiten, you take a break, have a Kit Kat. We're gonna ask Abdul Kadir. And then Shearhouse, they have a good game. Maybe need some match time. And I've got this youngster who's ineligible. I've got this guy who cannot play. I've got Jack Smith and Nuno De Costa. I'm never gonna play you, so you might as well not. I'm not gonna play you for the sake of playing you. Ogun Seri, youngster, 21 years old. Okay, you play instead of Taylor. FA Cup, I don't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Alright, we've got all these players. We got strikers. Now Joe Worrell playing defense. Okay. McKenna, Doheny. Doheny, Jenkinson for Doheny. This is really a much weaker team. Louis Wing, where you come up here. Okay. We might lose this match. We might just lose this match. Why don't I try? Is Chelsea safe? I played Chelsea. I will do it for game changers. Somebody sends it in for game changer. I'll have a look at it. Okay, let's go. Now the question is for our team, right? Like inverted wingbacks, they should be able to read the danger before the ball comes. This guy, no time marking. This guy, I'm gonna time mark. Make sure that there's always going to be somebody on them, right? So the inverted wingbacks will get close to them when we lose the ball. So I want to make sure that we already got marking going on their fullback, so they are not an option for easy pass out. There we go. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what happens. So now we got match plans, guys. Okay, so first 25 minutes, we'll ball into box, right? Let's see if it kicks in. We're supposed to have a match plan kicking in. There we go. Shit. We didn't come in. Shit. I'm pretty sure the match plan is supposed to come in. Okay? I'm not sure if we trigger it. Okay. Let's see. Won't show it here. Yep. The missus just came into the house, so she got me all this stuff. Cheering me up. My wife's definition of cheering me up. She gets me things that she thinks I need. Yeah. Hey, we scored a goal. Did we? I missed that. I love this game. Ah, man, seriously. I have no idea that we scored a goal. Oh, the match plan's not kicking in. Shish kebabish. Where did we score the goal? Come on. We had to watch that during the break. Target man to halfback to target man back. See, that's the downside if when I don't have a target DM, right, who's good at bringing the ball out of defense and passing the ball. The target man is very important in this tactic. Okay, so what do we do now? I'm just gonna watch this for a while. See how these players perform. This halfback is not very good. So inverted wing back. It's something that Liverpool are now doing a lot of because that's one of the reasons why they beat Arsenal. They played with Trent Alexander-Arnold as a inverted wing back. So and then Liverpool started with a 4-3-3, right? And then when they brought Jota on, they switched to a 4-2-3-1. I'm beginning to enjoy what Klopp is doing because it's exactly what I would be doing in the game if I play Football Manager. So it kind of gives me a lot of renewed hope in Liverpool. But I was so agitated that we were still playing with Fabinho as a central defender, and I'm so glad that Liverpool have stopped that. There's no reason to play him as a central defender because then you're depending on some of your best players. Why do you want to put a ball winner in defense? Doesn't make sense. Match plan's not kicking in again. Damn it! So gotta do this. I want to set up the match plans properly for the game against Leeds. So now my inverted wingbacks on defend mode. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm not committing them so high up the pitch. But they still overlap, right? So they'll bring the ball up. When we control the third, you will see more of that play where the inverted wingbacks go down the flanks. I want to see what the first goal was like. This is what I'm excited. See what I mean? That is the reason why I've got those specific man marking instructions as well. So if they play the ball out of defense, it's going to be very hard for them to play the ball out of defense. They have to do well to get the ball out. So once I get better players, man, this tactic is just going to massacre teams. But I like this. It works. Like, that's the game of Football Manager. There's no such thing as the perfect a game like Super Tactic, for example. You still need the right players for your tactic to work. So, but I'm playing with second stringers, right? So this is important to bear in mind. I'm not playing very well. This is something I have to bear in mind. I might still lose the game. Go. Counter attack, left and right, go options. Okay, so what we do now? I want to win this game. Alright, what have we got? 6. Everybody's average, right? Everyone here is average. Nobody is standing out. Okay, so we have a problem here. So Dominguez comes. Second problem I have is not paying attention to my game. 6.7. So those two I'm going to take off. And the last option is this guy. So 3. I'm going to give Ogunseri a chance. Wasn't paying attention, right? So Finback is playing quite well, 7.2. I took him off. Haha, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. If I do well in FM, come on. I always do well in FM. Doesn't count. Oh, opens up. You see what I mean? This is the danger of this tactic, right? If your players don't keep the ball in this area of the pitch, the final third, as in, basically keep the ball. If they don't keep the ball, you're in trouble. Even Stevens, man. In terms of, exactly 0.89. Exact same stats. 5 off target, 3 off target. Where are the other shots then? 5. Okay, shouts. Okay, we're gonna fire the team up. Sa is gonna crack it. No options to crack. Okay, now the last substitution. Okay, we got bring on Lyle Taylor for 9.3, 0.94, 0.97. This is a race to the finish, man. Hey, Dr. Aktram, how are you, man? Long time no see. When should you use higher tempo compared to a low one? Lower tempo if you think your team is needs to break open a side, right? So you can use a lower tempo if your team is good at passing. Okay, basically lower tempo and higher tempo. I personally like low tempo tactics because if my team is good and can move the ball around, then I can control the game, allow more players into to attack. But the problem with low tempo is this: if your team is not good at keeping the ball, then a low tempo tactic will see other teams being able to put pressure on your players, right? So that's one of the reasons why I noticed that with this team, I might have to change the tempo slightly because I was playing on low tempo, but I was giving the ball up in the final third. So I might have to increase the tempo for this team. So this team may not have this team may not be as good as I'm not saying this team is not as good as Kashim Pasha, but what I'm saying is that Kashim Pasha versus the rest of their league, right? So they are reasonably good now. They're okay. So they can afford to lower their tempo because as a team, their attributes are quite decent already. Compared to Forest. Forest are not there yet, right? So we are punching above our weight in the Premier League. So here with this team, and I'm having a top-heavy tactic, it makes slightly more sense. Maybe I should go on higher tempo instead of lower tempo. So it's very situational. You have to look. Oh man, I gotta change one player. Hopefully. Oh, I should have taken out Jenkinson. Jenkinson is a second. This guy is not a first choice, right? So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I took off another player. I brought Joe Lolly. This guy tears his muscle. He's gone. I'm finished, man. And why target man so deep? This tactic depends on this inverted wingbacks getting up. Oh, Shepard. Definitely playing well. Not just Fabinho. Fabinho is playing midfield. That's why. It's because Fabinho is playing in midfield. Liverpool would have had no problems if they had been playing with Fabinho in midfield. Take a chance with Ozan Kabak and Nat Phillips. I've been saying that since the day we signed Ozan Kabak. From 26-1-0-0. Not too bad, but you're almost there, man. You're almost there. Okay, team talk. We do a team talk. Pick your spot. Don't change your mind. Penalties. Let's go, man. Let's go. Lyle Taylor. Hey, hold on. Let's not watch it on 2D, man. Penalty shootout, you want to watch on 2D. Lyle Taylor with the first. Shoots, scores. 1-0 up. Yeah. João Pedro shoots, scores. Oh my goodness. Hey, Jahid, how are you? Yeah, I think if you play with Spurs, you gotta the whole squad. Spurs is cool. You got Harry Kane. You got Harry Kane, you got Son Heung-min. I would love to play with a team which has Son Heung-min and Harry Kane inside there. Kavalenko, maybe. Scores. Joe Lolly. The legend. Scores. We're still in this, guys. So I've had 2 draws, right, since I returned. So this is a good time for me to say, guys, I want to go and say thank you to my wife in person for getting me something. She brought me something. I adore her, man. Oi! Okay, 2 draws, my ass. We're about to lose this. So it's 1 draw, 1 win, 1 loss. It's fantastic, man. With the Acer, shouldn't the shout be looked for on the lap? No. No. Because you see, the thing is, the inverted wingback already underlaps. Right? I mean, I won't say underlap. Right? Inverted wingback, see, the common misconception is they think the inverted wingback, you want to use underlap, so you want the inverted wingback to run like this, right? You want him to run like this, right? Inside, right? That's not underlap in the game. Look for underlap is not the same as look for underlap doesn't mean he's going to do this. Look for underlap means they're still going to overlap. but they're gonna start playing this kind of whip crosses, looking for runs from inside. Right. So, I mean, one could say I want to look for underlaps, but now if I look for the reason why I do the overlap is so that this guy drops. Right. So he drops deep. So then he drops, and then this guy does the roundabout, comes this way. It makes my tactic very, very vulnerable to counterattacks. But that's the beautiful thing about playing this game. I want unpredictability. I don't believe in playing. I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, Billy, thanks, man. I think inverted wingbacks, you can use underlaps, you can use overlaps. Depends. There's no right or wrong answer to this. You can enjoy yourself. But if you want him to make those inside runs, this is what you do. Inverted wingback, opposite foot. So what you do is you play a left inverted wingback, left-footed inverted wingback on the right side, and a right-footed inverted wingback on the left side. But the problem with that is then the familiarity with the position, they'll tend to make more mistakes. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody for popping on today's stream. You've been absolutely fantastic. I want to thank Tim for his generous donation. I want to thank everybody else who subscribed to this channel. I want to thank everybody for coming on today's show. Now, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button if you enjoyed today's show. Like I've said before, the reason why I've stopped streaming is because of personal reasons. I'm trying to slowly get my groove back into streaming, and I will slowly get my content out again. But this is a thank you to let you guys know the reason why I wasn't streaming, and I want to thank everybody, right, for your fantastic support, especially those guys on Discord. So you guys